If you look at the tree of transient magnetic analysis, you will see the steps that you need to set to be able to extract the results. Materials, boundaries, excitations, forces and torques, analysis coupling, and mesh settings. With this simple workflow, you are able to analyze the model by clicking on Run and extract the results. The first step is to select the materials for all parts of the geometry. For the stator and rotors, I will choose them by holding the control button and choose the parts. Stator, rotor 1 and rotor 2. Right click on the body and select Apply Material. When you click on the Apply Material, you will see the Material Center will be opened. Here you can find different materials categorized by the properties and vendors. For example, if we go to the steels with BH curve, you will see different vendors that product those steels. Or you can easily click on the search button and choose the material that you are looking for. I want to use M300 and I will find it under a steel with BH curve from the Kogan vendor. When you click on each material, you will see the properties of that material. For the simulation, the BH curve and relative permeability is very important for steels. The other parameters that you can see inside this material center is electrical conductivity, relative permeability, core loss parameters, and here you will see coefficients for hysteresis loss, eddy current loss, and different particles of the core loss. In the other tabs like physical, thermal, mechanical, and acoustic tab, you will find different parameters for each material. We will leave them as the default and click on Apply and Close. We selected the material for stator and rotors, and to have a better view, I will right-click on those parts and hide them by using Hide All option. In this way, you will have a better view for setting other parts materials. The next part that we are going to set is coils. I will select all the coils parts and right-click to select the material. Under the Apply Material option, you will see a favorite material folder. That air and copper is under the default, and the materials that you selected for this project is under the project part. I will select the copper from this favorite material default. As we selected the material for the coils, let's hide them to see the magnets. The remaining parts are magnets and region and the band. We hided the region and band, so I will select them from the material tree and select the favorite materials, click on air to set the material for band and region, and we need to select the material for magnets only. Let's select all of them and choose the material for these magnets. Click on Apply Material. In the Material Center, first you need to select the default library to access all the material in the Material Center. When you come here inside the Material Center, The initial library that is selected is just showing the material that are used in this project. But I want to access the default library to select N42 neodymium magnets. By clicking on the magnet, you can observe the properties of this material. The most important properties of the magnets are relative permeability and coercivity. This magnet has 1.37 relative permeability and 900,000 ampere per meter coercivity. I will click on apply and close. But if you need to adjust or change the material properties, you can right click on the part and go to edit material. Inside edit material, you have access to different values to change them. For example, if you are using a magnet with higher remanence or higher coercivity, you can change the values here from the datasheet. We selected the material for magnets, but for these parts, we need to set the coercivity direction too. Coercivity direction means how these magnets are magnetized, the direction of magnetization. I want to select all the blue magnets as a south pole and all the red magnets as the north pole. So I will select all the red magnets. And when you right click on the material, you will see option here, coercivity direction. Click on that. And in the properties page, you can choose the global coordinate system, or you have to draw local coordinate system for your magnets. In this geometry, the north poles will be magnetized in the z direction, in the positive of z direction, and south pole magnets will be magnetized in the negative z direction or z axis. So I will choose the Cartesian, and from the Cartesian directions, I will choose along z axis. For all the north poles, I will choose along the z axis, and for the south poles, I will choose reverse direction to magnetize them in the reverse direction of the z axis. Click on OK for the north poles. I have to select the blue magnets or south poles. The same workflow, right click on the magnets, go to the coercivity direction, select the Cartesian along z axis, but just check the reverse direction. Click on OK. A very good option inside the software is, even without the simulation, you can easily draw the magnetization directions of the magnets by selecting them. I will select the top layer, all the top layer magnets, right click on them and click on show symbols. By this option, you will see the magnetization direction even before analyzing the simulation. Let's have a look to ensure that all the magnets are magnetized correctly. It's a very useful option, and I suggest to use that before going to full analysis. Right click on them and again hide the symbols. The material tree is defined completely, and we just need to continue setting other parts.